Let's go for it. First kiss. Hopefully it goes well. Hi frolicking friends, and welcome back to my channel for another episode of the Poison Garden Legacy. It has been quite a while since the last part, I think about 2 months, but Wisteria is back in action, and hopefully today we can go ahead and enter this giant pumpkin into the Finchwick County Fair to finish out her aspiration, which is super exciting. One thing that I did want to mention, even though sometimes I feel like it's silly in videos, but I am feeling sick, so if my voice sounds at all scratchy, yeah, I haven't been like smoking a whole lot or anything like that, just a little bit sick, but still gotta play me some Sims. So I'm gonna get Wisteria to harvest all of her crops, and then we're gonna be heading to the Finchwick Fair. Actually, let me double check, but it is Saturday, so it should be today. Yeah, it's the oversized crop fair, so perfect time to enter our pumpkin in. Hopefully it does well. I'm a little confused because I figured it would turn orange, but it's green, but it looks like it's okay. Also, I think my mushrooms did not do very good because there's only 2 of them. Actually, no, maybe that just means they're gonna get really big. That's probably what it means, right? What? We have a chick? Okay, well, apparently we had an egg in there that got fertilized, which is good because I got a pop-up saying that baby's breath is, oh, it's starving. We need to feed them, is probably gonna die soon, which is very sad. But that was the only one of our original chicks that actually hatched before we had to just buy full-grown hens. Oh, there's our little chick. Cute. Aww. I kind of want to wait until I see what color it is before I give it a name. Alright, so one other thing that I would like to do is go ahead and take a selfie with our crop because we are very proud of it. Ah, so cute. Okay, and let's go ahead and harvest our big giant pumpkin. Uh-oh, are we feeling sick? Or are you just like hurt by the flash? I don't know. Okay, interesting. It's not orange. Is that because it's not in season? You guys, I just noticed something really terrifying that Wisteria's gonna find disturbing. It looks like a Faba actually followed her here to Penford-on-Bagley. Like, whew! I don't know if she would know that yet. We'll, you know, see if we run into her at the fair, but that might cause her to take some drastic measures. I don't know. Elphaba's not supposed to be here. She's supposed to be in the realm of magic world, not in Henford-on-Bagley. That's an issue. So as you can see, I'm just going to be selling some items to make some money. Ooh, that llama wool brings in a pretty penny. I like that. 2,000 bucks? Thank you, please. I got Wisteria to pick up a few things from the shops. Some new plants to plant, as well as some like bread and milk and some of those things so she can maybe cook some more recipes. And then I'm just getting her to do a little bit of fishing before the fair officially starts. Alrighty, it's time for the fair. So we have the oversized crop competition. Okay, pie competition. Well, we don't have a pie, but we did grow an oversized crop. I've never actually done this before, so this will be kind of exciting. Okay, these are the pies. So these are the fruit. Okay, let's put in our oversized pumpkin. Excited competitor. Wonder if I can have her like pose with her pumpkin. That is the face of someone who feels like she has the competition in her back pocket. Like, she's got this. So we definitely won't make it a habit to come out and be part of the fairs. The other part of the challenge that's an optional thing is to submit a wolfsbane flower, so we might do that as like a cruel joke. But this she has to actually win, so hopefully we can do that. Don't know if you should be chatting with her, but I don't know if that's part of the competition, and I don't want to mess that part up. They said there'd be like extra special things to buy. Do they just mean at the regular shops? Uh-oh, and there she is. Faba has submitted a rival pumpkin. Yikes. Okay. That is terrible. Okay, they're pretty impressed with her thing. I wonder, does she, like, look at that side eye. She knows who she is, and she's just hoping that Faba isn't here to do anything. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she's actually in Henford. Oh, this is terrible. She's here. We're out in the open. So I got Wisteria to go ahead and put on these glasses to sort of give her a disguise. And a huge shout out to Nerdyeth, who I'll have her channel linked below, and did this challenge as well. You should definitely go check it out. She had her sim dress in a disguise when she went into town, and I thought that was a brilliant idea, and I'm kind of sad I didn't think of it sooner. But what better time for a disguise than right now when she's confronted face to face with Faba. You got it, honey. No one can recognize you with those shades on. Are you seriously trying to tell us you don't like our pumpkin? It is clearly superior to Faba's. But apparently not all the pumpkins are orange. Luckily, it looks like Faba disappeared, so that's good. We might have to just come like hide out here for a little bit till after the fair's over. But definitely not a very good situation. Ooh, we can make a 10% profit. Darn, I should have done that earlier. Or I should have waited to sell my items. Don't worry, no one's gonna notice you over here, Wisteria.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Faba's still over here. I don't know what to do, you guys. Like, oh, that's terrifying. Faba literally follow us to Henford on Bagley. Do we need to move? Like, what do we do? She's coming after her. Not good. Well, the fair is still supposed to go on until like 9:30, so I'm gonna have Wisteria do a little bit of cross-stitching just to kill the time, since it's not like she can exactly go socialize with anyone. We better win this competition. The only things that have been submitted is our pumpkin and Faba's pumpkin, and ours is definitely better. It's bigger, and okay, color-wise, hers is cooler, but ours is bigger, and hers is excellent, and ours is perfect. So there you go. What? Still one more hour? I thought it was till 9:30. Okay, lady, hurry up and make your choice. I want to go home. I've been here all day. Stranger danger is right, girl. Oh my gosh, she's like talking to Faba. What are you doing? Wisteria. You are an idiot. Go over here. Run away from her. Being in a group conversation with Faba. Get out of there. You should know better than that. You're getting sloppy and lazy, girl. Sloppy and lazy. It's definitely time to get away to Granite Falls. Although she'll probably follow us there, because honestly, she follows us everywhere. I'm not even making this up, you guys. Faba moved to Henford on Bagley. She is after us. Okay. Yay! We won first place! And that means we completed our aspiration. Yay! Oh, that's excellent. We may have lost our pumpkin, but that's okay, because we have completed our country caretaker aspiration. Let's get the heck out of here and away from Faba. Just don't let her follow you home, girl. Do some zigs and zags. Alright, well, I guess let's officially put our... Yeah, we have completed that. That's awesome. Outdoor enthusiast. Well, let's put that one back, because that's the main thing that we need to do now. So we're supposed to craft 3 excellent herbal remedies and identify all unidentified plants. All right. Well, I think we can do a tummy therapy. Start chipping away at our second aspiration. And I definitely feel like she's gonna want to get out of Henford for a little while after encountering Faba. Like, time to get herself secluded in the woods. Maybe go see Laurel, since that's kind of her safe haven a little bit, especially now, discovering that Faba is like right here in Henford on Bagley. That's gonna really shake her to the core. All right. We're at herbalism level 6, which is excellent. And we crafted an excellent herbal remedy. Let's do the deodorizing cream now. Let's see if we can't get some of these plants identified. Oh, nice. Poison fireleaf. You probably shouldn't have stuck that in your mouth. Try to identify this flower. Chamomile. Nice. Wow, I'm realizing that a lot of these flowers aren't nearly as good as they seem. Like, the markup at the store was insane. This rose is only $23, and there we were paying so much money for some of these. Oh, she doesn't know what that one is. Nice. And just keep having her try to identify these mushrooms. Okay, that's a false morale and a regular morale. Yay! I'm just getting Wisteria to do a few chores around her place before I send her off to Granite Falls for a little getaway, let things cool down with the Faba situation. I'm gonna give Baby's Breath a little bit of love since her days are numbered. I'm surprised she can't like hold her. Oh, there we go. Smother her with love. And then this rooster's like stinky, but I don't know how to fix that. Oh, she did not like that. Cyanide, why are you all smelly? Oh my gosh, do my eyes deceive me? Is this actually a plant here growing? Hallelujah! So is it just that all of the plants grow in the fall or something? Wisteria definitely already feels more calm being back in Granite Falls. A little more distance between her and Faba. At least, hopefully. She didn't follow us here. Yay! Okay, let's see if we can identify that flower. Where she be? Is it here? Unidentified fruit. I think before, though, it was identified because we'd bought it. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Appears to be elderberry. Yay! Okay, just 3 more that we need to identify. Looks like Laurel may have come out of her little hidey place. Maybe she needed to get supplies out here. Cutie pie. Aww. We're gonna come say hi to Laurel, check in, but I feel like Laurel would be like, oh, you know, feel free to come stay with me if you'd like. But we're gonna be like, well, we'd love to, but we're gonna do a little bit of some foraging first, and we'll come by in a day or two and catch up. Thank you so much for the offer. I really appreciate it. Like, I feel so safe there. And we're off. So I want to just try to give a chance for some of these plants to maybe start growing, because I'm seeing a lot of them don't have any fruits, and I feel like I have to be in this area for a little while. So I'm going to hang out here for a bit, and then we'll continue on to Laurel's and continue that part of the story, which I'm super excited about. I'm having her make the fertilizer that Laurel is so fond of and that she taught us how to make. Yeah, we actually have unlocked quite a few different herbalism recipes with those extra ingredients that we should be able to start making. Yay! So that was the 3rd excellent one. So we just have 3 more unidentified plants to find and identify. And we'll have Wisteria put down her tent and go to sleep for the night. Holy, our bills are expensive. Almost $1,000 for what? Well, let's pay our bills. Oh, yay! Our stuff has started sprouting in, which is excellent. And there's another one over here. Maybe I should hit harvest all. I don't know how wide she'll go, but that would be awesome. Well, I had Wisteria eat some rotten food in between that, and who knows if she's actually sick, but she is not feeling very good. Hopefully that helps at least a little bit. Feeling wet and uncomfortable, Wisteria decided to make her way towards Laurel's place in the deep underwoods of the forest. Great timing, it's starting to rain too, so we can get out of the weather. I was doing some reading and it sounds like most of the plants can be found around here. So I'm hoping that Laurel's garden will prove helpful with our aspiration. Yeah, actually we're here to see you. You just actually don't know this is your house, so. Unfortunately, it looks like a lot of these are out of season. Wisteria's taking advantage of Laurel's kitchen to make some mushroom conserve and some other canning goodies. Yeah, first I'm having her do a verdant mushroom conserve. Oh, focused. Okay. There's our little mushroom conserve. Cute. Oh, okay. I guess she has to... That makes sense. Like, boil it. And then I'm gonna have her make a lovely mushroom conserve afterwards. I think Laurel is still out foraging. There's Laurel. I guess she's just staring up at the sky. So we're gonna give Laurel some of that lovely mushroom conserve that we put together. Like, cheers! Let's try her out. Alright, let's eat our lovely mushroom conserve. I wonder if it's gonna make us flirty. I kind of really hope so. Like, slightly psychedelic, like, mushrooms that are making you flirty. Alright, it does look like we are just a little bit flirty. But that's not our overpowering. But we're gonna pretend that it had a bigger effect on her than maybe, you know, she might realize. So we're gonna come ask a risque question of Laurel. Go ahead and confess our attraction as well. Oh, just awkward sim conversations. Ask if she's single. Where is she going? She's like, I'm out of here. This is weird. We're platonic friends and you're hitting on me. So yeah, we're definitely gonna pretend that this flirty moodlet is a lot heftier than it is. Maybe we should even eat like a just raw lovely mushroom. Oh, there we go. See? Now she's feeling way more flirty. Although it doesn't seem like Laurel's fully into it. Confess our attraction. Attempt to seduce with her hip moves. Steamy exchange. Okay, let's go for it. First kiss. Hopefully it goes well. Oh, babies. Oh, so cute. So I feel like as, you know, the mushrooms are kind of playing on her heartstrings, she's also just feeling, you know, attached to a sim like she hasn't in a really long time. And so they're cozied up next to this fire here, you know, staying out of the rain and just having a deep conversation. And Wisteria brings up like love lives and asks Laurel if, you know, she's ever been in love. And Laurel says, no, not really. I, you know, tend to keep to myself. And then, you know, asks the same of Wisteria. And Wisteria is really hesitant at first about whether or not she should open up to Laurel, but decides, you know, what the heck, let's go for it. And I like to think that the mushrooms and just the overall kind of mood of the night definitely pushed her to be way more open than she would ever normally feel comfortable to be open. Like maybe the mushrooms even have a slightly like psychedelic or like wine drunk sort of vibe for her. You know, maybe this is her first time canning, like maybe she messed up the recipe a little bit. Anyway, so she opens up to Laurel like an open book. It may have been the mushrooms or that quiet still longing for someone to understand her, for someone to connect with, but soon Wisteria was pouring out more than she would ever have felt comfortable sharing in her life. She recounted her story of encountering the mysterious peace blossom in the woods, the story of her first love, maybe even her true love. When Wisteria got to the part where she discovered that Peace Blossom was from the Autumn Court, a rivaling fairy court, she paused, then went on. Peace Blossom was not only of a different fairy court than Wisteria, but much later into their forbidden romance she discovered that Peace Blossom was actually Princess Peace Blossom, precious and only daughter of King Oberon of the Autumn Court. She had always assumed she was of noble blood, but never the bloody princess of a rival kingdom. This terrified Wisteria because if they were ever found out, she would certainly be imprisoned and probably even killed. But she couldn't imagine a life without Peace Blossom, so they continued their secret affair. Peace Blossom's father was getting more and more suspicious about where the girl was running off to, and they were worried that they would be found out. So Wisteria and Peace Blossom made a plan to run away together. They would run away together to the mortal realms and live out their lives in solitude, hiding from all other fairies from either court. Come to think of it, it sounded much like Wisteria was living now, only they would have been together. She wouldn't have been alone. At this point in her story, Laurel reached out to Wisteria asking what happened. Why wasn't she with Peace Blossom? Why hadn't they come together? At this question, Wisteria grew cold and distant, already regretting how much she'd shared. Her eyes seemed glazed over and distant as she answered Laurel. She changed her mind. Her father learned of our relationship. He forbid her from leaving the castle. It didn't stop her, though, from coming to me, telling me she'd had a change of heart, that she couldn't run away with me. She was poison. Poison. Wisteria stopped talking at this point, her voice trailing off. Laurel felt like there was still more to the story, but didn't want to push. Wisteria had already shared so much. And it seemed she had felt the same way, because soon she was standing up and running off to the bathroom. So I feel like it's just been one of those nights where they've shared so much emotionally, and they're kind of drained and exhausted, but also just like, I don't know, feeling vulnerable and open, and Wisteria hasn't really felt this way about anyone. So here they are woohooing, even though it feels like such a risky mood to have let down so much of her walls, even though like she didn't fully tell her whole story to Laurel. She told most of it, and definitely more than she ever thought she would tell anyone. So she's just feeling very open and vulnerable, and it might be something she wakes up in the morning and regrets, but for now she's just kind of riding that emotional wave, and here we are. Maybe she'll get knocked up, I don't know. Wisteria's up the next morning making some pancakes for her and Laurel, and already feeling a little bit of regret over what happened. But I'm really curious to know what you guys think, like with Faba moving to Henford on Bagley. Do we feel like Wisteria will haul up here for a little while? I know technically in the challenge she's not supposed to live with the sim and or ever let them know she's pregnant. Not saying she is, but probably she'll get pregnant here soon, because that's kind of my goal. So I'm really curious to know what you guys think. Like, should I have her stay here for a while to escape Faba and kind of ignore the challenge rules? Or should I continue with the challenge rules and have her go back and kind of not really see Laurel again? Yeah, anyway, I'm really curious to know what you guys think I should do, because I'm kind of torn. Just having Wisteria do some gathering, and I just got the pop-up that it's almost Wisteria's birthday. That's so hard to believe. But yep, just 2 days away. Wowza. Well, you guys, I think I want to leave this episode here for now. Just like I said, I really would love some feedback on what you think Wisteria should do. She kind of is in a precarious situation in both of her, quote unquote homes, and I don't know what the best option would be for her case. So I'd love some feedback and thoughts on what you think Wisteria should do. I hope you're enjoying this series, and if you are, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And until next time, happy simming!